Right, so today, can't even remember the date, but I put it up here or something, that managed to come back and started back on the rendering, looking all good. Like I say, he does do a good job. That texture, I do like that texture. Done a great job all around the door. Obviously the door wants cleaning, that might be getting cleaned once it's all done. Did want that higher to match the step, but I don't know, I said no. I want to still keep it with the water line. But these pillars need cleaning and painting. So needs to do that, and he's done the inside of the door shuts as well, garage door shuts. Left him some electric while we was at work. Got to do that piece, I'll put that bit in there, be fine. But so far looking all good, and then tomorrow, fingers crossed, they should make a start on that bit, and then the rest around there. I got that side done, and that's the first coat around the boxes. Take it around to the bed, taking the alarm off. We don't take the alarm off, so we need that. But back today, hopefully start making the way down there, satellite dish down, and we take that area off and get the chimney done. Right, it's got the second coat of rendering on there. I don't know if anybody can notice. If you look at it, there's something which is odd, not lined up. Hopefully you can see. So this bit here, that light wire, that one there, this side, the right side, is lower, so he hasn't done that properly. I mean today, it's, what did I say, Tuesday the 30th, so end of the month. They've not come out today to carry on with that, so I really needed them to come out today. They're not coming out today. Spoke with the missus, dropped my thing. Spoke with the missus, and the missus turned around and said they're not coming out today, and apparently he's got a hospital appointment, but then also not out for Wednesday. So they've gone and done this side. This is like the first coat, what they do. So obviously you get that texture, as you know, of all that. The button there, and this is just literally how to put it on there. But the thing that concerns me now, excuse the noisy motorbike, we've got that for the satellite dish. Well, that literally is a bracket there and a bracket there. He's literally done that, and it's like the whole idea of me putting the bolts back in there, which are there like that. It's just so if we unscrew it, we can end up putting the brackets in there, because the satellite dish is down here on the floor. So now we ain't got no Sky TV. He was cracking on saying he's doing it this week. He's got all the way up there done. Do you know what I mean? Obviously that first coat kind of thing. Obviously that wire's there, one for the satellite dish. But the only problem is, if he thinks a bracket goes in there or something like that, I don't know what the hell's going on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, is covering that. And then when it all gets rendered, it will start to look alright. Like I said, he does do a bloody good job, which I am happy about the finish. But it's like trying to get it all done. So, fingers crossed, I'm hoping he does render the whole bloody lot, leave the bolts out. So if we do get rid of the satellite dish later, we can just take them bolts out and just sort of fill it in. Obviously we might still see it, sort of thing. and then it's literally this wall here, there's a power box there, got a night sensor here. Fingers crossed it don't rain, sort of thing. He's just got to turn all that into there and do that. So obviously wants to be as low as possible in there for the light to go on for the back door. And then that's the vent for the living room. So that morning didn't do anything last night because obviously battery had died on my phone, sort of thing. So the rendering's been done. Still got the cables to do today. Apparently today's their last day for doing this. They've rendered all up there, so obviously done a good job. Yeah, just literally doing around this doorway, and then we've got the main kitchen wall, which they've done. Got the vent up there to do. Done all this. Want to change these, put new ones of these on. A mess. It is messy stuff, but yeah, it's starting to really sort of take shape of how we want it to be. We get all these power cables. That's a night sensor, brings on obviously all the garden lights along the fence, brings all them on at night. That one there is the main power in here, which runs a hot tub and other bits and bobs and sockets. But yeah, the texture of what he does is second to none. It's a good job. We had a old toilet pipe there from the sink, which ours is now combined, goes down there. That's been removed, so obviously we've just got the one, which is absolutely brilliant. So looks like for today clear up all their mess and that lot, but just this wall and sort out the wires around there, and we should be good for completion. That's it, fence panel back on. These gates are appalling, they've dropped. It is like that, really bad. Got loads of rubbish going on because we're now doing a garage refurb in there, which I'll end up putting on another video. So lights are up, night sensor, I've got to sort that one out. Something's playing up, very slight leak around the sill, but the house is all complete, and it definitely looks better, a lot better. Ignore all that rubbish over there, because that's rubbish under there, rubbish over there. Anybody want to buy a car? But yeah, the rendering is finally done, and it is obviously definitely looking better. I think I probably did turn around and say that you didn't do the wiring for that properly, so you can see there the two difference in the colour, which you can see there. Let's cut that. And the same again there. But it's all done. Happy it's done, it's finished, and we're happy. Obviously still getting a lot more dust on the old tiles. Gotta get someone to come out and do some regrouting, because whoever did it before, yeah, another knobhead. This was supposed to be circular with some bricks going around it. So if you look at that one, yeah, very small and tight. And then we come over to this one, and they're supposed to be matching. Not, hence why the poor thing ain't growing properly. So that's the house. That's how it looks now. Thank you for watching.